we will go ahead and resume the Hands of Unity. So, last time we left off, the Hands of Unity had just recently left Widowheart. After arriving to the town, they met up with Romeo's parents and were confronted by the Inquisitors not once, but twice, and the Creator as well, giving a very powerful item by trapping Valerian and Igris' soul, and the group also set off a bomb in the city. So, basic stuff like that. And they also had a heavy and sad farewell with Romeo's parents, who gifted Romeo some items. The party had left Widowheart on their way to the town of Thurville. And finally, continuing on their mission, they were given by the Empress to explore some unknown ruin that was spotted nearby. After a short trip in the dark, they pulled over to the side to rest up for the rest of the night. During the first night, Otis had once again got a vision, this time being seated in a nice chair with 18 monitors mounted on the walls around him. Only seeing a few of the monitors were lit up, he decided to tinker with the wiring that were unplugged into the back and to see how it works. After a bit of messing around, he managed to unplug and destroy all the monitors except the few which were emitting a green color. Focusing in on the monitor, Otis was suddenly thrust into the green screen, where he blinked and found himself in a giant forest. High above was a town built into the tree with sturdy bridges connecting all the houses to one another. He was then approached by an elf who greeted him, referring to him as Master Otis. The apprentice elf explained they were already late and led the both of them through the forest and led the both of them to what looks like a battle line, seeing rows and rows of Elvenoid soldiers trying to figure out what was going on. Otis tried to look around just to figure it out, but violence suddenly erupted when a silver tendril began abducting elves into their exoskeleton frames, where they seemed to rapidly convert into Warforged, who quickly attacked the battle lines like more like a parasite. More elves were turned into Warforged, and soon the battle lines erupted into chaos. Otis decided to fall back and fled the battle. He was chased by the now mob of Warforged, where he was overwhelmed by the force, and with the last sight being the figure of the elven apprentice, now turned Warforged, glowing misty red eyes looking down on him. The rest of the night remained uneventful. When the morning came, the group headed forward onto the path, when suddenly they were interrupted by something completely unexpected. Vol, the mechanical giant spider the group purchased for our transport along the way, along with a simple wagon, suddenly stopped, saying that there was an object in the way. Lucian went out to investigate it, where he quickly took notice of a tiny humanoid figure, a pixie, who, after being swept up by Lucian, giggled and turned Lucian into a simple, tiny duck. One by one, the party tried to investigate, but were turned into different creatures. Romeo, a hamster, and Mace into several different forms. The pixie was eventually convinced to turn the three back into their normal form and let slip his supposed familiarity with a certain individual named Hill, which sparked some bad memories with both Otis and Akora. Otis talked with the pixie, asking more details about Hill, and gave a warning about him. The most crucial detail was apparently Hill had crossed through the rift that was in the Elven territory. Lucian managed to trick the pixie into one of his weapons and fired him out of a gun, sending the pixie flying through the air. With the pixie gone, the party quickly fled down the road. On the road, Lucian confronted Otis about the connection he had with Hill, and Otis explained what happened back at the temple and how he accidentally released one of the forgotten gods. During that trip, Melusine also revealed she was a succubus, and with Lucian's assurance for Melusine, saying that he's been keeping an eye on her, but for the moment, they can trust Melusine. And after all that, they arrived to a safe point where they set up camp and began their patrol. However, in the middle of the night, Melusine was awoken by a stranger. A person. No, not a real person. An incubus, who made comment saying they were both heading in the same area. That is where we are going to resume. So, Melusine, you currently just open your eyes after seeing, or after being awoken by some weird touching off of your side. And you look over and you see a red skinned humanoid male with two horns poking out of his head, black hair, large leathery wings, and a single double-ish tail poking out from his lower back, wearing just basic skimpy armor for him, not really having any upper body armor, just more belts and vanguards on his arms, and a simple short tunic wrapped around his waist. And he just seemed to be looking at you, having a very, very, to your eyes and from your experience, or to everybody else's eyes, it would be a very flirty smile, like a very, very almost predatory smile. But from your experience, you know that most incubus and succubus, they just can't help it. That's just, for most of them, that's their normal smile. So you see, he just kind of looks at you with a very, very charming smile and just waits for your response.
What do you want? Why are you in my tent?
You see that he kind of just reels back a little bit. Still laying on his side, he kind of just goes, "Oh, dear sister, I'm sorry. I picked up a familiar scent of one of my kin. I just assumed that you were heading in the same direction, per mother's orders."
Um, I, uh, I haven't spoken to mother in quite a long time. What orders exactly?
Oh, you must be one of the rogue succubus. Interesting. I haven't seen one of you in a couple of decades. Hmm. Interesting. Introductions, dear sister. Obviously, I will go first. And you see, he kind of stands up, but you see his head almost hits the top of the tent. And you see, he kind of lowers himself a bit and just gives a very, very fluid bow with his arms stretched out and go, "My name is Brexlin. It is a pleasure to meet you, dear sister. What might your name be?"
Uh, my name is Melusine. Nice to meet you.
Ah, Melusine. Such a wonderful and beautiful name, dear sister. Mm. And you see he sits back down and now in a sitting position, crosses his legs and rests his hands on his knees and just gives you a smile as his wings fold behind him and his tail wraps around his waist and just looks at you with a smile and goes, "If you haven't talked to dear mother, I'm afraid I can't unveil what her orders are. So I do apologize, dear sister."
Knowing mother, the orders probably aren't all that good for the people of the place you're heading.
It's a matter of opinion, dear sister.
I am guessing that this has to do with the goddess of desire.
And as soon as you said that, his finger comes over to your lips and presses against your lips and goes, "Oh, dear sister, you must be quiet about that title." And Mother's already in a furious mood about that one. So, the less we speak of it, the better.
They're afraid that someone is going to usurp her power.
Of course, dear sister. Mother doesn't. You of all people should know. Mother doesn't like sharing. Mother doesn't like somebody else being in somebody else being in charge. So, Mother's orders were to simply have us go to the temple and see what we can do about keeping the guests locked up.
Well, as it stands, the people I travel with are out to do the same.
Oh, yes. I noticed you had some interesting traveling companions. Now, dear sister, from a from one kin to another, would you mind if I had a little piece of one of them? I can understand if you are very territorial among these group, but I'm sure just one could satisfy my taste.
I would very much mind.
Oh, dear sister, you can't be that selfish, trying to claim everybody like that. My sister, I'm very impressed.
It's not like that. They're my friends. I I don't I do I don't do that anymore.
Hmm, I'm very curious. Dear sister, you are more rebellious to our mother than I thought you were initially were. Very interesting. Well, since you're not laying claim to them and only claiming them in the terms of friendship, I don't see what's the harm in me having a little fun with one, two, possibly three of them.
At that, Melazine is going to scream for Lucian.
Okay. At the scream, Lucian, your eyes immediately uh, regain its motion as you're still in standby mode, but you begin to power on as you heard a scream calling your name. Mace, you also hear this, and everybody else hears it as well.
Yeah, when Mace hearing that, Mace was to start running to wherever her tin is.
Okay.
Yeah, Lucian was once he's up.
Okay. Then Mace, you run over, and Lucian, you said you're also going as well?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Romeo, what about you? What you doing as you suddenly hear a scream?
Yeah, I'm gonna just draw my sword and run over to where I heard it from.
Okay. Otis, what about you?
I've got dog, and we are headed out as well. Dog is leading me to the screen because I am so sleepy. I'm eepy.
Okay. He's a sleepy eepy. As everybody runs over, Mace, you immediately flung open the tent and you reveal Melusine sitting on. Or Melusine, how are you positioned as you let out a scream?
Zine would have, during the conversation, sat up and kind of tried to put some distance between the two. But as she screams, she's going to stand up and get her back up against the tent.
Okay. So, man, as you fling open on the tent, you see Melusine having her back up against the tent, and you see another humanoid figure with dark red skin, two horns poking out, large leathery wings, still sitting cross-legged, and you see he's looking at Melusine, and then at the sound of kind of registering you opening up the tent flap, you see he turns around and looks at you and goes, "Oh my, a knight. Very interesting. Will you be the first one up?" And he is going to cast a charm on you.
Oh no.
I need you to make me a wisdom saving throw.
I failed.
Failed. Mace, you are now charmed. And blah 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 blah. Just making sure.
The charm or the trope of the fighter being the first one to get charmed in an encounter involving an incubus or a succubus continues.
Okay. The charm hits you, Mace, as you initially are on the fence of the stranger, but as the charm hits you, you kind of just relax, and then you're focusing on the stranger, and the stranger looks good. He looks like a nice dude, and you suddenly see him flashing a charming smile at you, and you're like, yeah, okay. Yeah, he's a nice dude. And just to be clear, and Mace, you have to be 100% with me, or Gore, be 100% with me, just so I know how far to take this, because that's the rules of charm. Last time I checked. Straight, bi, gay, just making sure.
Mace will be straight.
Okay, then you look at him, and he's right now. He is your one and only close friend, like a friend that you're willing to fight for. And
He's your best friend.
with that, we will go ahead and begin combat, or at least turn order, just to see. So everybody, roll me some initiatives.
Of course. I'll be the first one to get charmed. Oh, cool. I rolled good initiative.
Oh.
For us.
Don't know if that's good or not. Otis, don't
Of
worry,
course.
I will roll for you.
Of course,
Thank
being
you.
charmed.
I'm also having trouble logging in. It says my password is something. I don't know.
You should have a password.
Of course.
Yeah, when you
Of
pick your
course.
character in that thing, you just leave that blank.
I am, but it's just not working.
I find it funny.
I'll
Of course,
try
I roll
again.
good initiative
Hang
when
on.
I'm charmed.
Let me
When I'm
double.
not charmed, I roll horrible.
Let me double check. Because I know Becca was having this issue last time.
This is gonna be fun.
This might kick y'all guys out. Just be aware.
actually.
All right. Caleb, try now.
Okay.
Is it-
Yes, I think it's working.
Okay. Don't know why it does that. Just have to restart. Okay. Then, at the beginning of combat, Mace, this is a situation. You are charmed. You see this stranger as a close friend of yours that you have to protect. At least right now. But currently, right now, the only kind of hostile energy that you see or hostile movement will currently be Romeo, who has her sword drawn. But doesn't seem to be making any sort of aggression. There's not real much fighting. Fighting hasn't happened yet. So it's totally up to you how you want to go about it. You can either choose to hold your action to defend your new close friend, or you can just preemptively fight someone, perceiving them as a threat to your close friend. It's entirely up however you want to go about it.
I'm gonna hold the action because there's no combat going on.
Okay. Set the conditions with holding action. Basically, you can say if someone tries to make an attack against your new friend or something along those lines.
Basically, if someone attacks him, that's when he's gonna act. So
Okay.
how do I?
Go on. You just let me know that you're holding the action, and then we'll come back to you.
Yeah, I'm holding the action.
Okay. Otis, it is your turn.
Whoa. Whoa. Um. Okay, so from where I'm standing, I'm able to see the incubus in Melusines' tent.
You can more or less get an idea of what is going on.
Uh-huh.
So, yes, you could see just... So far, you just see a completely different stranger inside the tent with Melusine.
Okay. Um, I'm gonna scooch over and uh, since no one is really doing anything, and I can tell that Mace is under influence, or is he just seeming natural right now?
You have to use your action to make an insight check if you want to.
Oh, booty.
It's your call if you want to.
Yeah, let me assess the situation. Let's do that.
Insight check then!
Jesus fucking, that scared the absolute fuck out of me. Genuinely shit my pants. What the fuck?
You were in here for dragons. Oh, I forgot.
Oh my god.
That's the best reaction ever.
Thought you weren't here for it.
I wanted to get that reaction.
Oh my god.
Yeah, sorry about that. You might want to adjust the audio.
I'm so glad I have for Foundry. I have it on mute. I'm so glad.
Based on your insight check, you're looking Mace over, just trying to get a gauge on how he is, and you can pick up that around his eyes, you do see pink magical energy seem to be coming off of his eyes, and you do see deep his irises look like they are in the shape of a heart.
Oh, wow. Hubba hubba. Okay, so that was my action. I'm gonna tell Dog to go defend Melusine. I'm gonna have Dog scooch in there if I can.
Okay.
And then that's my bonus action. And I'm just assessing the situation because I think I'm sleepy because I've not been sleeping well because of all the nightmares. So I'm just gonna kind of see what's happening. And that's my turn.
Okay. Then as your turn, it'll be a chorus turn, who is just gonna come up, but just be very wary. Sword drawn, shields unwielded, but he's just gonna hold his action until someone hurts one of his friends. Next, it'll be Romeo's turn. What would you like to do, Romeo, after seeing, now confirming that there is a weird red-skinned humanoid figure in the tent with Melusine?
Uh, what do I want to do? I mean, I can't really get in there.
Oh, it is a very
Okay.
tiny tent.
Yeah. Can I see him?
I'll say from this angle. I'll say for the angle you can.
Okay. Yeah, I'll just hold an attack for if he attacks.
Okay. Then we are going to Melusine turn. What would you like to do after you let out a scream and you see your friends have quickly shown up to help? What would you like to do?
I want to try to charm the incubus.
I was gonna say,
Hmm.
we're gonna make a joke. Are you gonna charm the fighter again?
So I need a DC 15 wisdom saving throw.
Ah, I didn't even notice that you had that feature. We're gonna. No, I gave you that feature. That's right. I remembered. No. It's weird, doesn't. Whatever. What was the save?
A wisdom saving throw DC 15.
Okay. Echo, sorry.
Oh,
No.
Okay.
Okay. So,
So
how does this look? I'll ask you.
Melusine is going to look at this incubus and her eyes are gonna glow that pinkish purple, and she's gonna look at him and say, well, why would you want him when I'm here standing perfectly in front of you?
All right. You cast out the charm, and you see the incubus looks over at you, and his eyes begin to glow pink as it hits him, and you see he just lets out a small smile as he grins at you. The very, very not legit, flirty, predatory smile as he gives you a toothy grin. Anything else you want to do?
I think Melusine would say to him, because he can willingly end the charm condition if it's like mine, so it doesn't last for 8 hours on his turn. I'm going to look at him and say, why do you want him? You could end this right here and now and take me instead.
Okay. I'll say.
Because it says it takes your requests or actions in the most favorable way.
Right.
So I'm trying to get him to stop charming my friends.
Sorry, Echoes. Make me a persuasion check. The DC is very low. But let's just see. God, that is such a pretty dice.
13.
Okay, we'll see your result. Is that going to be the end of your turn?
That is the end of my turn.
Okay. Lucian, we're finally to you. What would you like to do? You look over and you see the temps open, and you can clearly recognize that this is a obvious telltale sign of an incubus.
right, yeah. I just look at him like, oh. I look around at my friends and look for the signs to see if any of them look like they've fallen under this thing's spell.
For you, I will say, from your experience, this wouldn't be considered an action, but since you're looking around at everybody to see who's like under the spell, I'll say this will count as. From your experience, I'll count this as you using up your reaction, if you're okay with that.
Yes, it's good.
Okay. Insight check.
Regular, right?
Yep.
Wow.
Hard to tell. As you're looking around, you don't. First of all, you see no one's making a move, so it's hard to tell if anybody's actually under the charm effect or not. So I'll be actioning your bonus action. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna step in there.
It already a cramped space.
Pretty
okay.
crowded. We're pretty crowded.
Oh, dog's
Yeah.
in the way?
Yeah.
Yep, dog's currently in
And then
there.
I just processed that's not part of the tent. Don't mind me. Let me zoom in a little bit more.
And Mace is in the way too, preventing anybody to actually go into it.
So,
Right. Make sure I understand how this works.
oh boy.
Okay. Can't do that.
Mhm.
Womp womp. I'm gonna aim.
Oh.
I'm like, he's gonna hold up his arm, and it's gonna unfold out for the shotgun within it, the blunderbuss,
Mhm.
and he's gonna go, all right, you gotta fuck off, or I'm gonna shoot. And I'm gonna shoot anyways.
Okay. Roll for the attack.
I'll find it eventually.
Eventually, we'll get there.
There it goes. Oh, it's not listing it.
Is it not popping up?
It's not listed on my wheel on the bottom there, so I'm just gonna have to go and click it in the character sheet.
Roll for the attack. Oh, yeah, that definitely hits. Roll for the damage.
I have a quick question. If he attacks a creature that is charmed, do they stay charmed or the charm disappears?
If they attack a creature that is charmed, they get to attempt another saving throw to see if it breaks.
I see.
Oh, but Mace, an attack has been made against your friend, so it's back to your action.
Cool.
So you just so you just seen Lucian, supposedly one of your comrades, taking a shot and hitting one of your very close friends.
Oh, he will swing at Lucian.
Let me know if you can
Target.
actually do it.
I target him. Now I'm going to roll a. Yeah, that's already. There we go. And no more roll.
Roll for, yeah.
That's a 19 hit.
Yes,
Yep. Roll for the damage.
barely.
9 points of slashing damage against you, Lucian. As you fire off your shotgun against the creature, suddenly you see Mace immediately lunge towards you and slash down with his long sword, clipping you. Now the creature gets to make a wisdom saving throw. Let's see.
Ha!
Oh, still under your charm effect. Hey, Lucian. Anything else you would like to do? You still have your bonus action. I don't know if you can do anything with it, but you still have it.
I don't think I can either. Well, let me make sure. An unarmed strike is a bonus action, right?
I think I
I
targeted myself with the long sword.
don't think so. Unarmed strike is an action.
Yeah, I'm talking about it's part of my thing. No, it's not. Okay, not under those conditions, anyways. Uh,
Hmm.
I'm
Hang on.
gonna be like off.
Wait. Let me double check something. Oh, the blunderbuss hasn't been updated properly. It's only a one-time thing. You do have you do have extra attack, so you can attack twice.
That's right.
But the blunder bus, I believe, is a one-time like fire before you have to reload it.
It is, but I have what is it called?
Mm-hmm.
Thought I had something that made it. Yeah, I would have to load it. I will use my other action to punch Mace in the mouth,
Okay.
and then I'll use my bonus action to reload.
Okay.
Where's my mouse?
I'm gonna put that.
Brilliant. Nope.
Nope, that would miss.
Nope.
So,
Definitely.
Mace, as you slash against Lucian reels back and tries to punch you. But you hold up your shield and it hits your shield. Now you realize, no longer a companion of yours. Now, we are to the Incubus turn. Under the influence, as just looking at you, Melusine, and kind of just, oh, dear sister, we shouldn't. It's taboo. A relationship between kin. Oh. Oh, the sin. And you told me you don't do this anymore. And you see he snaps his fingers. And Mace, you are no longer charmed.
Ooh.
And you see the incubus looks at you, Melusine, and goes, "There, I did it for you, dear sister. Now, I don't know about you, but I prefer some privacy for certain things. Unless you are into that type of warriorism. Hey, who am I to judge?" And you see he is starting to strip. And we'll say he tosses off his tunic that he has. And now he is standing before all of y'all in just some Speedo-like underwear. And that's going to be his turn. Mace! You currently just, as you're about to square off against Lucian, your eyes blink and suddenly this pink haze that's filtered your mind immediately goes away and you shake your head and now you're just looking around a bit confused and then you turn back into the tent and you currently see the stranger is now just in a Speedo looking at Melusine with very, very lustful eyes. What do you do?
Without saying a word. Without saying a word. Mace attacks that guy twice.
Alright,
Long sword.
roughly that.
First action attack. 11. Does it? 17. Does that hit?
That
Why
would
do I have
definitely hit.
17? I rolled 11.
You
I don't
also add your attack modifier and your strength modifier and the +1 to your longsword.
Okay. Cool. Damage.
Roll for the damage.
Max damage.
Oh, well, fuck. Okay. He he's gonna. Nope, still on the charm effect. Roll for the second attack.
Cool. Yep. While I am oh, before I do that, I got a question about English.
Uh huh.
Telekinetic thrust.
Okay.
So is it like during an attack or after attack I can activate it?
When you deal damage, so after dealing damage, you can use it.
I'm going to use it to try and knock him prone.
Okay. Click on it so you can use your. Yeah, there you go. And
It's a DC 12 strength. I think strength. Yeah, strength.
strength saving through. Sorry, Echoes. Let's
I
see.
got used to it now.
Ow.
Okay. You try to use your psionic powers against him, but he stands firm against you.
Yeah,
Alright.
it takes one of my psychotic dice away, so I gotta take one of those away.
So you can still attack again.
Yep. Oh, alright. Ah, I gotta fix that later. I only have one. Oh. Okay, I'm gonna figure out how to do that later. Okay, I'm gonna attack him again.
Okay. Roll for the attack. Wow, that dice was moving. Yep, that definitely hits. Roll the damage.
Normal. 8.
8 points. You're gonna make another wisdom saving throw. Damn! No. Melusine, you're just way too attractive. Alright, anything else?
Sin surge.
What?
Sin surge.
God damn it. A plan, but it's not gonna work. Oh,
We're not trying to kill him.
Nope.
I
Too
can't
late.
say anything, so
Too
do
late
you.
now. Go. What are you doing, Mace?
He's gonna keep attacking this guy.
Okay. Roll 2 more attacks. First attack. That one would miss. Second attack.
Cool.
Or I guess fourth attack. Oh yeah, that one would definitely hit. Roll for the damage. Damn, another max
Once
damage.
again.
And he's gonna try for a wisdom save. Oh god damn, Melusine, you are just knocking it out of the park with the incubus. Alright, anything else you want to do, Mace?
Oh wait, I could put a. Is this only for reaction? Okay, I'll learn how to do that later with with the protective field. Okay, it's only when I see take damage.
So, you done?
Yep.
Okay. Next, I'm gonna go to Chorus turn. Who honestly can't do much since he's way over here. So, he just gotta hold his action for right now. Romeo, what about you? As you currently just see, Mace is slashing against this red-skinned humanoid figure who is in his underwear looking at Melusine. What do you do?
Yeah, I'm just so confused. So I'm just, and I can't get there. I'm just gonna hold a action
Well,
if he attacks anyone.
Well, you don't want to shoot your revolver? Waste some ammo?
No, I don't actually, believe it or not.
Darn. Okay, that's fair. Alright. Then we're back to you, Melusine. What would you do? Or what are you gonna do?
Okay, so I'm going to look at the incubus and say, let's see, hold on, I need to look at my... Do I have any rope on me?
Kinky.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
with the
trying to get him
context of
tied
the
up.
creatures,
I wouldn't be surprised.
it's funny. Top 10 things you don't want to hear. A succubus say, "Do I have any rope on me?"
Yeah, I know.
Darn, I used up the last of my rope.
Well, I don't have much in my equipment thing, so I'm guessing I don't. I'm going to ask anyone if they have some rope.
Me. Probably.
I think Mace also has rope. Because I'm
Probably.
I don't.
pretty sure I have rope. I have 50 feet of rope.
Cool. I'm going to look at Braxlin,
Mm-hmm.
and wouldn't it be just so fun if I tied you up and we had some real fun?
Based on all the past rolls, you just see him nod very enthusiastically.
Okay. Just let me give me a second to get it. Hey, guys, if anyone has some rope, I'd really appreciate, so me and my friend can have some fun.
I
Well-
got you because
We'll leave it at that, since it's not your turn yet.
well, I got skipped. I think.
Did you?
Yeah.
Just
Oh, you
uh,
did.
yeah, I was like, I think just Bear went.
Akora went, but I think we have the same initiative.
What? It was nice.
Yeah.
Oh, I am so
Oh.
sorry, Otis. Alright, then, continue on. Forget I interrupted you. I apologize.
You're good. You're good. I was trying to get your attention earlier, but I was like, "Ugh, I feel so bad." Oh,
How the hell did that happen? Go ahead.
uh, yeah. But hearing that, I'll just take out my good old rope and I'll walk it on over to Melusine. Beep.
You
Well,
can get, but you can't really get to her.
I can't move at all.
Technically, that's your turn, but here, you should be able to now.
Yeah. Boop 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 boop. I will hand it to is this Lucian or Mace? I get them confused.
The one with the purple
Mace.
cape?
Yes.
That's Mace.
Okay, that's
Was
Mace.
she wearing purple?
Okay, that is Mace. I'm a little colorblind. It's very hard for me to tell. Um,
Real.
yeah, I'll hand it to Mace then, and be like, "Here you go, Mace.
As Mace is holding up a bloody sword, just, oh,
Hello. Thank you.
um." And then I'll use my bonus action to tell Dog to continue defending Melusine.
okay. Melissa, anything else you want to do on your turn?
That is it. I'm just waiting
Okay.
to tie him up.
Kinky. Lucian, it is your turn. As you currently just see all this, it's unfolding. What would you like to do?
Are we? That's really? Yeah, I'm just gonna hold my action to shoot if he like breaks out of the ropes or gets aggressive.
Okay. No worries. Then
If it goes wrong, basically.
gotcha. Then we're gonna go to Braxlin turn, who is immediately just holding up his arms together towards you, Melusine, and goes, "How would you like me? Would you like it behind my back? Would you like the bionic seahorse? Would you like me in the doggy position? How would you like?" And you see, he kind of just lays down, blood and cuts are all over his body, and you see he kind of just wipes it away, and then lays down and strikes a pose and goes, "Just position me how you want it, dear sister." And you just see him strike a pose and goes, whenever you're ready. And that's all he's gonna do. Mace, we're back in the top of the turn order. It is your turn. You currently have rope, and you just see a vulnerable incubus just begging to be tied up.
Mace will ask, so what do you want the rope for?
Can I
Yes.
reply, or do I have to wait until my turn to reply?
I'll say you can reply.
I'm trying to tie our new friend up and have some fun with him.
Okay. He
Mace
will
is so
throw the. Yes, he's going to throw the rope at her.
You toss the rope over to Melusine, and Melusine, you catch it. You now have a rope. Just to save the turn order, because I presume we know, since everybody's not going to be hostile towards the incubus, we're going to go ahead and end the turn action. Since right now, I believe with the charm ability, unless somebody hits him, that's the only way he'll be able to break out of the charm spell.
Yeah, and it lasts 8 hours.
Yeah. So we're going to go ahead and step out of turn order.
He just bullied this incubus.
And
He started it.
Melusine, I need you. Boop, boop. Go ahead and. Go ahead and make me a strength check to see how well you're tying the incubus up. Well, goddamn.
She's gonna tie him up so that he can't flap his wings either.
Duly not.
So around his wings, around his legs, around his arms, like very much just like roping him up. And then she's gonna look at him and tell him, "I will be right back." And she would like to leave the tent.
Okay.
Mace will move out of the way.
As everyone backs up, and as you're tying him up, the last thing you hear him saying, he goes, "My safe word is Garfield," as you step out.
Okay, and then Melusine is going to go to the edge of the camp and just throw up. She doesn't like this. She is very uncomfortable.
Right.
And she is overstimulated.
Are you alright?
I haven't used my powers in a couple of years. I don't use them. But I was afraid because he said he was gonna claim you guys, and I know what that means, and I didn't want that for any of you.
I see. Oh, that's why I attacked Lucian.
Incubus and succubus are very very persuasive. Be glad you weren't attracted to him, or else that could have turned differently.
Look at what he did earlier.
You would have been in lust with him and would have possibly done anything for him.
See.
Well,
What do we do with him?
Well, I have him under my spell for a bit. He told me that our mother was sending um my kin here, and it sounds like it was to stop the um person we're going in the temple after in the temple to stop them because then his mother would lose power.
Well, we can't let it live.
I completely agree. But we might be able to get more information about the other. I guess a lot of incubus and succubi are coming this way. So if we can get some more information before we kill him, I don't care what you do with him. I can ask him the questions, but I don't. I charmed him as a last ditch effort. I didn't want. I never wanted to use this again.
I get it. It's alright. Do what you had to do.
Yes, thank you for saving us.
I just didn't want him to. I messed up and I said that I hadn't claimed any of you and that you guys were my friends. So I was afraid that he was gonna hurt you guys or use you in ways that it's not fair to any of you.
Well, look, you saved me from doing something else I'm going to regret later.
I thought if I could charm him, then I can make him stop going after Mace. Which it worked.
I'd say it did more than worked. But you should probably ask the questions.
Yeah. But what do we want to ask him now that I've told you what he said so far, so that we can uh know what we're walking into? Because it sounds like a bunch of uh succubi and incubuses are gonna be at this temple.
It's
So
possible. That's how many exactly there's going to be there.
the god's calling them there?
No, she's gonna hold up her hands and like make the quotation. Mother, is having them go there to make sure that the goddess isn't released, because then she could lose power with the it's like the hierarchy system of this is our mother, but then this is the mother of all.
Mhm.
And if the mother of all gets power, then the mother loses power. Because who are you gonna listen to
Right.
in a rank system?
This is the one with the most power.
So they're going there essentially for the same reason we are.
Sorta. There's always an ulterior motive with my kind.
No, well,
My
yeah,
f-
but I you know me. I hate to say this, and it's cliche, but the enemy of my enemy, I think we probably need help. I don't really know if we can do it ourselves, and strange bedfellows, you know.
I, I don't. My only thing is I don't want to be involved with any of them as they're following a horrible, absolutely horrible person's orders.
Yeah, believe me, I agree. I'd sooner put all of them down, but I have to think about the bigger picture now. I don't know. Maybe see what he says first. Idea. Before we making decisions.
So find out how many, and maybe their exact orders.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay. If you guys, we can open the tent fully, so that you guys can listen in on the conversation.
All right, but I was gonna ask, you sure you want to go in there by yourself?
It, no, but we this information will be very useful to us, and if you guys are outside, then if I need to come out, you guys will all be right there, which will help.
All right.
So Melusine is gonna go back in the tent.
Okay.
Go.
Mace will proceed back to his original position.
Melody, as you walk back in the tent, you see the incubus in the exact same position as you left them, still looking at you with very lustful eyes. What would you like to do?
Melusine is gonna take one of her fingernails and run it down his chest and say, "Now, before we begin, I have some questions I would really desire to have answered."
He nods his head and goes, "Whatever you want, dear sister."
So, how many of our kin are going to this temple?
Oh, my dear sister, all of them.
Do you know how many are there currently?
I haven't done a head count, dear sister, but I would say thousands.
And what were Mother's exact orders? We're on the same team here. I probably should know.
Of course, dear sister. Her orders were to go to the temple and, if possible, bring it down to keep the entity trapped forever and kill and torture and subdue anyone who might be under that entity's influence.
Have you found the town that the temple is near? Have you found people that are under the spell?
We found a few, yes, but we haven't located the town as of yet. We are very close, though. We are more or less heading in the same direction. So I have an idea. The next town I was going to was Thuril. I believe that's what the tieflings call it. And I was supposed to check it out. And if it's the location, I was supposed to send the signal, alert all the other succubus and incubus to my location.
Perfect. Oh, I forgot something that will be most enjoyable for you. I will be right back, and I leave the tent again.
You see, he kind of just, don't be too long, dear sister.
Ace moves out of your way.
To go through him to get
Right on top of the floor.
and I'm gonna close the tent.
Mhm.
So I don't want to work with them if their instructions are to torture and to kill anyone under the spell. We don't know, that whole town could be, and there's thousands of them waiting for a signal. That end does not justify the means.
Um, not yet, anyways.
They will hurt more than they will help.
You're probably right.
But
So if they're waiting on a signal from him, I mean, if he never gives that signal,
then they shouldn't show up, or at least not quickly. They
Yeah.
might assume he's still looking around and waiting for the signal, but eventually they might send someone else to Thorough.
Yeah.
So we need to get there as soon as possible.
I agree. Oh.
I thought my mother's messed up.
You have no idea. Succubi and incubus don't leave. Don't become rogue very often. But you can do what you want with him. Kill him. I don't. I can leave him under the spell if I can the entire time.
Mm-hmm. All right. You want someone else to put him down, or?
You're the only one qualified to do it.
Oh, I can do it, no fucking problem.
I feel dirty right now, and I don't even want to look at him because he is what's wrong with my kind.
Right. All right. I'll go back in there, and I'm just gonna take my blade. I'm gonna push it up to his neck and push it up to his skull.
Okay. As you enter, you see he turns and looks at you. Heart-shaped irises just staring at you, and goes, "Hello. Have you seen Melusine?
Yeah.
She's so pretty. I wonder where my dear sister went." And
She'll be in a second. I'm just gonna come under the ropes a little bit. They're a little too tight, she said.
oh,
Pull my knife, kind of adjust them. And I'll do it from behind him.
You see, it looks down and goes, "She's very considerate. She's a very nice succubus. I can understand why dear mother wants her back." And as soon as you pull a knife and thrust the blade into his throat through his skull, he just and then goes limp.
I just clean up the blade, stow it, and walk out.
Okay. Before you walk out, as he kind of slumps down and you getting ready to exit, you hear a voice coming from the body. It sounds very much like a whisper. And you just hear your name, just Lucien. And you turn around and look at him, and he's still slumped over. Doesn't look like he's moved.
Walk out. Why don't you say something?
No. We've all been quiet out here.
I thought I heard someone say my name. It's nothing. Let's. I'm gonna go get rid of him. Go get the body. I'm just gonna take it somewhere where like a big fire is not gonna catch. I'm gonna burn it.
Okay. So you just go off in the woods nearby and toss the body in? Or try to start a fire?
Yeah.
Okay.
Melusine, would you like to sleep in my tent? I'm sure Cora wouldn't mind if I bunked with him again.
Actually, I was gonna ask if I could sleep in Romeo's tent with her. I don't really want to be alone.
Of course. Did it not pick up my voice? God damn it.
I think we heard the tail end of what you said.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I just said, of course.
Thank you.
No trouble at all, really.
Would you like a hug? Would that help? Dog is really good at them, if you'd prefer.
See, the mechanical teddy bear holds up his arms for you.
Melusine is going to hug the teddy bear and just start crying.
Oh.
You see the teddy bear just wraps his mechanical arms around you and begins patting your back.
And I'll walk up and put a hand on her shoulder too.
Lucian, as you're taking the body away and going off into the woods and disposing of them, finding a nice clear patch, you're beginning to prep the body and prep the area to start a fire. And as you're prepping, you hear, seemingly coming from the body, you hear, "Does it feel good, Lucia?"
What? Who?
You
Gonna kind of sit up and draw a sword, look around.
You hear the voice again, seemingly coming from the body, and you look at the body and you see his head still tilt to the side, blood, some blood is still coming out of his neck, and you see his mouth begin to move, and goes, "Does it feel good to vanquish evil?"
Yeah. It's a weird way to have an enemy monologue. Yeah, it does. And I'm just gonna keep going.
Okay. As you keep going, the voice keeps talking and goes, "It's always good to have something you can enjoy. You must feel proud of yourself, vanquishing evil, getting rid of the darkness. Do you think that'll make up for what you did?"
Right. I'm entertaining this. I'm just gonna keep going.
I just keep going. He keeps going. He keeps talking and goes, "Oh, Lucian. You were so innocent back then. When you were younger. When you were alive. But now look at you. Just a metallic shell of who you once were. Oh, dear Lucian. Hold on to your desires. Hold on to your need to fight evil. You may learn that desire isn't such a bad thing. Desire can help you. Desire can lead you." And suddenly you see the head suddenly turns its head to look full, like the dead corpse head turns to fully look at you as you already start the fire, and you're seeing it begin to blaze up. You see he locks eyes with you, and you see just cold, dead, gray, lifeless eyes looking at you, and goes, "Dear Lucian, I shall see you soon, and I'll welcome you in my home." And as he just says that, you see a very forced and jerkily smile crest the corpse's face as it looks at you as the fire engulfs the body.
He's just gonna stop and he's just gonna stare and watch.
Okay. How long are you gonna watch?
Probably like 20 minutes. Just stare. Think. But after about 5 minutes, he's just gonna go back.
Okay. Then, after a bit, you return, and we'll say by this point, Romeo and Mel have returned to their tent that they're gonna be sleeping in from this point. Otis, you eventually go back to your tent, and well, actually, I'll ask who is taking the second watch, because I believe this is just the first watch.
I don't remember.
Wait, no, this would be the third watch, because I think Melazine took first watch and then Mace did. I think.
Mm-hmm.
If my memory serves me correctly. So who's taking the last watch? Or were you going to leave Lucian alone with his thoughts?
I mean, I can dig it. The full on.
Okay. And Lucian, you will more or less go into standby mode and just relax by the fire as everyone turns in for the night and resume their sleep. And then Lucian, I need you. Boop, boop, boop. Making me a perception check.
Goodness.
Okay. As you sit by the fire and position yourself more in a better position to keep your eyes out. You look around once, like your mind gets distracted by everything that just happened and the fight, what's coming, and you're a bit worried. Or more trying to process everything that just went down. But as the hour passes and the night slowly transitions to day, it is now daytime. And everyone, y'all can use the long rest if you haven't already.
Woohoo! Yippee! We didn't die.
Nope.
To a single incubus. I would have been
That
ashamed
would
of
be
y'all if y'all actually did.
embarrassing.
Yeah. Hey, people have
I still
died
find
too.
it funny. My
Far
one
less.
weakness in this game so far is just the saving throws. That what
I
gets me.
saved you. Yay.
I saved
I'm-
you by seducing. Hell yeah,
Honestly, I'm
D&D.
so glad that it was Maze that got charmed. Mace that got charmed instead of me. Because I have a really low wisdom.
Hmm.
And Romeo would have been kind of into him. So
Ah.
What was your wisdom?
Understandable.
I just have like 11.
I have 10.
Don't worry, there's
Oh.
always a possibility. We shall see. Then,
Romeo would be into incubi and succubi, so she's double fucked.
oh yeah.
Yeah, Melazine would also be double fucked.
Yep.
That's why she's like, let's not deal with the 1,000 who want her to come
1,000
back home to
incubi and
mother.
succubi.
Anywho's, with all the possibilities of, I guess, fantasizing about what would happen, as y'all all are packing up and traveling, is there anything y'all want to say to each other before hitting the road? All right.
I was muted.
Oh.
I've said several things.
All right.
I'm an idiot. Don't mind me.
All right. All right. All right.
Most of it was important, but for this, he would say, kind of walk over to Mel. Nudge him and go, "Hey, you all right?"
Well, last night was a lot, and I am worried about having to do what I did last night more often, as I don't want to fall back into old ways of relying.
Mm-hmm. I understand where you're coming from. And the best advice I can give to you is obviously I haven't lived your struggle exactly, per se. I know I'm very charming. It would give off the idea maybe I am, but I'm not. The stigma you have with what you are, fighting against it is admirable. But if you can use it for good, at least for me, it makes me believe that maybe in some way I'm better than I always thought I was. You know, it's not easy, but just try and do good with it. Because if you can do good with it, then it's nothing to be afraid of. It's an asset.
All I want to do is help more people than I've hurt.
Exactly. And you did that today. Maybe not all of it was made up for, but today you used the thing that you associate with hurting people, and you saved everybody. It's a start.
Melazine is just gonna nod.
He's gonna do like because he's he's a rugged guy. He's not gonna like do a hand on shoulder or anything. He's gonna just kind of like tap the side of your shoulder and nod and say, and again, it's a start, but it's a damn good one. I did not need to see what Mason, that freaking man, would have got down to.
You would be surprised that one seemed very into some possibly weird shit.
Hey, different strokes for different folks, you know. Lucian didn't laugh. I'm laughing because I'm 12 and I said strokes. And then he's gonna kind of go back to gathering up his things.
Mm-hmm. We are children.
Exactly.
Mace is going to ask what we do with the bloody tent.
Does anyone have prestidigitation?
No. I can fix the rip. I mean, if it's... I don't mind the bloody tent. I've slept in far worse. You know, when I don't get diseases. So, I'll take it. We shouldn't get rid of it.
Alrighty.
All right. Then with that decision made, y'all pack up the wagon, and Vol starts back up, and y'all all mount up and begin proceeding. Who's driving today?
I'll drive.
All right. Then, Lucian, I need you to roll me a d20 for me, please. Nine.
I am rolling like shit. I rolled that attack roll great, and after that, nothing. Whew.
Okay. As y'all begin traveling down the road, and let me see. Yeah. As y'all begin to travel down on the road, you suddenly feel that this, or you're starting to take notice that the snow is coming down a lot harder, and it seems the cold wind is starting to get to most of you now. Even with the magically heat enhanced clothing that y'all got from the capital, you see that the cold is starting to seep in. So y'all take notice that if y'all are starting to feel the cold, it is freezing cold now, as more snow is starting to pile up as it begins to fall faster and faster. And soon you see that the snow is piling up so much that is covering the road. Y'all can still try, if y'all want, y'all can still keep on moving forward and see if y'all see how far y'all can make it, or y'all can decide to take a rest and wait till the snowstorm passes. It's entirely up to y'all.
I think we should probably try to wait out the storm, just on the count of your fleshy constitution. Man, I don't think the spider would get stuck, but
Uh,
don't really want to risk it.
I just worry because we're on a bit of a time crunch, and the sooner we can get to where we're going, the sooner we can hopefully beat the other
Yeah.
there.
It's true, but they're probably dealing with the same thing with this snowstorm as well. That I have no idea how they're traveling, but it'll still be difficult on foot, on carriage, or flying. It will be difficult in this weather.
They're magical creatures. They can do all sorts of different things.
And if there's at least 1,000 of them, he said that she gave the order to all succubus and incubus.
Um,
Um,
Yeah.
I think both options are viable. My main concern is staying out in the weather for you lot. If you want to keep through, you think it'll be fine, go ahead. Someone can have my clothes. I'm not shy. I don't got anything going on. So, someone needs it. I don't need to be warm.
Already begun making a little sweater for myself.
Got my cloak.
So, what's the word? Y'all pushing through? Hey, who dropped? Did I
Hey.
have a stroke?
Oh.
What happened?
No, sometimes my mouse will disconnect and reconnect, and it counts as Discord joining and leaving.
That's weird.
Weird.
I know it throws me off sometimes too. I'm like, did someone leave? Did someone join?
So, anywho, what's the word? Are y'all pushing forward, or what are y'all doing?
I think we're pushing forward, right? Is that what we agreed on?
Melusine is down to keep pushing forward until we can't push forward.
Yeah.
Going until we are forced to stop.
Yeah. Whichever way we need to do, I'm up for it. It's your call.
Alright. Then, pushing forward, Lucian, since you are the one driving, I need you to roll me a survival check for me, please. See how well you did. Okay. Pushing forward to the snow storm, and kind of just weaving your way through the snow, and Vol marching and crawling over. There are a few hills of snow that has already been formed as the snow begins to thicken and grow in size as it keeps falling. And there are a few bumps here and there as y'all are going over snow and sometimes even plowing through it.
You
And
said bums.
Hmm?
I thought you said bums. Sorry, I was like, what?
there's also a random bum who couldn't make it.
Right. Okay. Got it.
And y'all keep going. There's a few times where a bump is too big, and one of y'all almost fall out, but you catch yourself as y'all keep going through the snow. For all of the fleshy mortals, y'all, it gets to a point where all of y'all end up just huddling close to each other to share body heat as y'all have begun shivering now to this point. It is freezing cold as y'all are just. I need. Boop, 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 boop. Agora, Mace, Melazine, Otis, and Romeo to make me a survival check.
A 20, and it landed on 2.
It won't roll for me.
I can't roll either.
3? Y'all.
I rolled a 2. We got a 3.
I'll be rolling up with the frozen bodies of my friends.
Oh, hold on.
Don't worry,
What?
Agora survived.
I'll call it natural 20. It's all his
1
fur.
second.
It won't let me
It
roll.
kicked me out of Foundry.
I'm in Foundry. It won't let me roll.
Okay.
This is weird.
Interesting. Okay, then here. Doesn't do well with multiple. Got it. Alright, then. Then Romeo and Mace, go ahead and we'll try it again.
I guess it did roll. In the chat, it shows that I got a 6.
Oh, did it?
That's what it says.
Ah, then don't worry about it then.
Yeah.
I survive. But I have a +3.
Probably your survival modifier. You might be proficient in it. Anywho.
It's honestly makes sense because we're all like the frailest. So
Alright, so Romeo, Mel, and Otis. As y'all are shivering your ass off and you're just trying to get Kali even much more, y'all each take a point of exhaustion. To apply, if you pull up your character sheet, you should see underneath y'all's portrait those 6 dots. 3 on the left side of your AC and 3 on the other side. You're going to go to level 1, please.
Okay.
It's not good.
What is this extra EP now?
Extra EP. And just so everyone is clear about what exhaustion do, what they be doing. At level 1, y'all all have disadvantage on all ability checks. But other than that, y'all do successfully make it through the day without losing any time. As y'all quickly look around and find a place to set up camp. We will go ahead and bring y'all back to camp. sorry. I'll bring y'all up so everyone knows where things are. Okay, as y'all all freezing to death. Who's taking watch?
Ace will take first watch.
Uh, yeah,
Same
I'll take,
situation with you, Lucian?
yeah, I think so.
Okay.
I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
Can Bear be able to take watch, or does he has to be near Otis?
Can who?
The bear, the dog, whatever it's called.
That dog, you know.
I mean, he technically he doesn't sleep,
I
and he
mean,
does have alert, so he's never surprised. So technically, I think he could.
you could set him up as a sentry and uh, have him just post up and come warn you in case anything hops over. Your call.
Yeah, I can have him sit out with everybody else, especially since it's cold and he's made of metal. He's not super cuddly, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. So, Romeo and Mel, I'm assuming y'all are going to y'all's respective tents, or are y'all bunking again?
I think Melazine. Um, Romeo, until this whole temple thing is over, just because I don't really want to wake up with another um person in my tent that I didn't know was there but before. Is it okay if I bunk with you?
Absolutely. And if anybody does decide to pop into our tent, I'll take him out before you wake up.
Well, at least then there's two of us to. They can only charm one of us.
Right. It's probably warmer to have two people in a tent too.
But very true.
I approve of the girl friendship. Always nice to see. Anywho's, boop. This is a very awkward tent. More or less. Okay, so as everyone bunks up and gets some sleep, I will ask the three on watch. Make me some perception check. And cross our fingers to see if it works.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
Mine's just vibrating nonstop.
It's always 3, but I think I just need to refresh.
So the limit is 2. It looks like.
It's very, very weird. Oh well.
Until
Happens.
we
Let me see. Yeah, okay. If we refresh it, then it populates in the chat. Noted. Anywho's. Wow, so dog is the one that has the perfect eyesight.
What did I get? I didn't tell me.
You got a 14. Okay. So, as Mason, Lucien sit by the fire and keep their eyes open, Lucien goes back into standby mode. Dog more or less does the same thing, just guarding the front entrance of Otis's tent and just keeping his eyes peeled. Mace, you're kind of left alone as you're looking around, keeping your eyes peeled. Is there anything else you want to do?
just going to basically reflect on everything that happened the past few days.
as you kind of just sit there and just process everything that's just been happening for the past few days. This random group of people that you find yourself traveling with, the attack on the capital of your home country, all of the weird shit that's been going on, the encounter with the creator, the unintentional bomb you unintentionally set off in the middle of town, and just reflecting on all of that.
Mm-hmm.
Lucian, as you're kind of in standby mode, keeping your eyes open, you suddenly feel an intense heat coming from your pocket.
Eat?
Heat.
Oh.
Yeah. And you kind of focus in and identify where the heat's coming from, and you realize it's coming from the pocket that you put the ring in.
Yeah. Kind of like take it out and look at it, like.
Alright. You pull it out and look at the ring. You still see the familiar silver band that looks like it's two dragons eating each other with long necks just spiraling around. And you just feel the heat coming from it. It's getting to a point where it feels like it's gonna catch on fire.
Like, genuinely feels like it's about to, like, burst into flames.
It feels like it, yes. But it doesn't look like it. It's still it still looks like a silver band.
I'm gonna kind of set it down on the ground in front of me. Just kind of watch.
Okay. You set the ring down, and as you set it down, you see underneath it steam is starting to come off of the ground as some of the dirt is starting to dry up, and some of it's even scorching underneath the ring. Oh yeah, Mace, you see all this, by the way.
Mace recognizing the cursed ring.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to swing at that ring.
Oh, hold on.
Roll for the attack.
It is going to be an unarmed strike. He ain't using a sword.
Okay, so roll for the attack.
That's a 13.
Well, it's a ring that's on the ground. So AC is not that really high, so roll for damage. I will say probably, well,
It's going to be a 3.
boop, boop, boop. Okay. So, as you look at the ring and you reel back and you slam your fist into the ring, suddenly the ring in a miniature explosion. Boop, 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 boop. Gonna cast Sunburst. As the ring explodes right in front of y'all. I need Mace and Lucian to roll me Constitution saving throw. The rest of y'all aren't hit by this. But Mace and Lucian, y'all are. You'll take 29 points of fire damage. As y'all suddenly both engulfed in a flame that wraps around y'all. Y'all get pelted by the flames. And Lucian, what is your response to all this?
Afterwards, reeling from it, he's gonna get up. He's gonna walk over to Mace. And it's like, what the fuck is the matter with you? And to grab him, I'm like, how many times are you going to blow me up? Are you fucking stupid?
Ace is going to grab Lucian's hand that's grabbing his hand and says this. You bastard. He said the ring was gone and destroyed.
Actually, I didn't. I just said it was gone. Because I didn't know what kind of influence it had over you, or if anything bad was going to happen. Not to mention, you didn't seem too fond of ever seeing it again. And also, who the fuck punches a ring?
Do you want me to strike with my sword?
Do I want you to do that? No. Would that have made more sense? Yes. It's... whoever this guy is, said that this is our chance. And what we need. Obviously, it's got some caveats to it. But until we know, we be careful. It was burning a hole in my pocket, quite literally. I don't mean that in the money sense. It was quite literally searing a hole in my pocket, so I sat in the snow. If you had elected to think and ask before you acted, you would have known that something was going on, and maybe we could have avoided blowing up again.
Would we have heard any of this happen?
Oh, he's screaming.
I'll say. Well, just so we're not frozen, let me just double check and make sure that this old trick still works. Y'all roll me perception check with disadvantage since y'all are sleeping. What was all the rolls for? Mel and Romeo, did I let y'all roll? Alright. Wow.
What is this?
I rolled, but it didn't show up.
Okay.
Did everyone get a nat one?
So it's Foundry that's being
Wow.
weird.
Wow.
You got a nat one.
Wow.
Yeah, they
Wow.
were all nat ones. Every single one was like a nat one.
That's actually wild.
I'm pretty sure I also rolled a 1.
You did. It was everyone rolled a 1 and
I rolled a
something
10 and I
very
rolled a
low.
1. Yeah.
Huh.
That's a
That
buggy as heck.
is amazing.
That's actually wild.
No,
We're too EP.
that's not a good sign. Anywho's, no, y'all are out. All of y'all are exhausted. Y'all ain't hear nothing as a bunch of yelling's going on. Sorry, continue.
Oh, boy. Alright. We just blew up. And if I'm hurting, you're definitely hurting. Let's calm down. And Lucian's gonna register that nobody else has like stirred from that,
Mm-hmm.
and he's gonna go look at Mason and say, "Is it weird that nobody's woken up?"
Right.
And he's gonna run over to like the closest tent, which I think would be Frieden right behind him. Nope, that's this dog next to me. Whoever's behind me, or is it empty?
Who's Frieden?
It will be Otis and
Oh,
Akora.
I don't know why I said that. I was reading the Discord thing. That didn't make sense. I haven't played that in a while either, so it really doesn't make sense.
Like,
He's also
man,
Lucian.
he's everywhere.
Everywhere and nowhere all at once. Yeah, he's gonna run over and open the tent and look in, thinking that something's happened.
Okay. You rip open the tent and you just see Otis cuddling up with Okora. For warmth, obviously. Sleeping soundly.
Drool.
Yeah.
Drool. So much drool. Freezing drool.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh. And then he's just gonna back out of the tent and close it. Oh. They slept. Alright.
I think
I'm
that
not
was
mad.
localized to only us two.
Let's just get back to the watch and I'm gonna keep holding on to the ring. Honestly, I didn't realize you didn't see me pick it up. I just hoped.
No.
When you said you thought it was gone, I just assumed you thought I got rid of it. But either way, I'm gonna keep holding on to it. Don't do that again.
Alright.
And I'll go back out and I'll go back to the ring. Is it still literally burning a hole in the ground? Or has it calmed down?
It appears to have calmed down.
Alright.
Punching it made it calm down.
I think you just made it release the pent up energy. I'm just gonna reach out and pick it back up again.
Okay. You reach out, pick it back up. You're not 100% sure. But you hear two voices seemingly brushing up against either side of your hearing unit. Don't know what to call your ears and Warforged term. In your hearing aids, I don't know. You suddenly register two voices that go. One voice says, "The unworthy hit us. He must burn." And here another one goes, "The unworthy is just mad at us because he couldn't handle us. He will burn."
Hey.
Let the voices go away.
Oh. Yeah, maybe you should just not ever touch the ring ever again, ever, for any reason. It doesn't like you.
Wasn't going to attempt to touch it again.
I mean, in any capacity, like hitting it with anything. Period.
Alright. Then, as the both of y'all continue y'all's watch, the rest of your watch goes by without any other concerns. Who's taking second watch? If anybody. Not everyone at once.
I can pop out this time. I don't think I've done one in a while, so. But I feel like I would need to be woken up.
Probably. Well, I'll leave it to Lucian if he wants to wake anybody up or if he just wants to take it.
I can wake him up, could relay what just happened, at the very least.
Okay. Then you go wake up Otis. Otis, you are awoken, and you wipe off the ice that's attached to your face. And
Uh, is it morning time?
No, I am just waking up to kind of fill you in.
Mm.
Since none of you woke up, the ring was acting up again. I took it out of my pocket, sat on the ground. Mace decided to punch it. It blew up. It hurt.
Oh,
Um,
uh, I thought you threw it.
no.
You still. Oh, uh,
Yeah. But, I can take second watch if you want to take it, or I can wake somebody else up for it.
I can do it. It's no problem at all. Sure. Uh, Perchance is Valerian and Egress, are they getting along? Do you know? Or
Um, well, I don't know what exactly the relationship was like, obviously. Um, but, they're in agreement that Mace has to burn, and that he's unworthy, so that's getting along, I guess.
oh, th- perhaps in the morning when we're all rested, I can try and talk with them again. And I'm just gonna like crawl out on all fours from the tent and just gonna like sit beside the fire as close as I can.
okay, crawl out of your tent and sit beside the fire. Boop. Oh, I guess dog has well, since he's out, we're gonna try this again. Lucian, I'm assuming you're still out on standby.
Yeah.
Okay, give this another shot. So many drum rolls.
Yeah.
Damn. All
Fuck
right.
yeah, yay dog. Mine's at disadvantage. Oh shoot, no, I didn't mean to do that. Okay, I'm rolling again. Maybe not. I don't know.
So I think I waited till after everyone else was done to do it, and then it worked there. So maybe just one at a time.
Okay. No, we'll try
Let
it.
me roll again.
Yeah, roll one more time since you had disadvantage.
What am I rolling again? Is it perception you said?
Perception, yeah.
Okay. Um,
That would be less.
it
Yeah.
is, and it's adding in my perception twice? No, -2. Okay, just kidding.
All right. So, once again, dog on the ball,
Hmm.
eyes peeled, scanning everything. Then, as y'all sit down by the fire and begin y'all's watch. Mel,
Yes.
as you are sleeping, just drifting off into exhaustion after the travel and the cold, and for comfort, you and Romeo are basically just cuddling up with each other for warmth, just to help both of y'all get some nice deserved sleep. But as you're drifting off, you find yourself in a very familiar place. As you look around, you find yourself in a large stone throne room. And in this throne room, you're seeing large, dark pink banners on the side of the throne rooms, about 6 on each side, going down each walls leading up to a two sets of staircases that seems to elevate about 10 feet upwards towards a black throne with sharp, jagged edges poking out. And you see sitting on there, seemingly in a very somewhat bored expression. It looks like, as I bring up my notes again, because for some reason I left out the picture. Okay. You see a very familiar sight as you see a humanoid figure, feminine in body type, large orangish horns that are extending from each side of her forehead, long black hair that seems to trail into orangish vibrant colors, pale skin surrounding her collarbone, and pale skin on her arms. But you see her skin seems to morph in what almost looks like a black cape with orange trimming, with gold trimmings and an orange underbase. And you see her wearing what looks like black what's the word? Black stilettos and a long orange tunic that just flows down with a bright yellow, almost golden gem near where her stomach is. And you see the figure just staring down at you. And you recognize this figure being your mother, the succubus queen herself, as she just seems to stare at you and goes, "My dear daughter, what have you done?" And that's where we're going to end tonight's session.